Hello everybody, welcome to this episode of Lance's Garage. Today we're just going to do a quick rear brake pad install on a 2007 Sportster. It's the wife's ride. She complained about not having any brake feel. I first went through, thought it was maybe a fluid leak, and then after examining, you can see looks like the pads are gone, so there's just nothing there left there. Not the piston's almost fully extended, so just going to do a quick replacement of this. It's pretty easy. There's just this one pin here that has to be. I gotta take this cap off, and then it's a Phillips to do that, or sorry, flat, and then it's a 5mm Allen underneath that has this slide pin that these two brake pads are in. So just going to do a real quick replacement, and that'll be it. Okay, so just going to take the flat screwdriver here, just take this screw cover off, make sure you don't lose it, and then we're just going to take a 5mm Allen here, loosen up this pin, again, good thing GoPros are sturdy. Alrighty, should have just done that from the beginning. And then we're just going to grab that with the set pliers. Screwdriver helps get it loose also. Alright, so once you have this pin out, see the two calipers, they just kind of just pull them out here by hand. There's a groove, and I'll show that here in a second. Got like a little thing here at the bottom where they go in and get retained. You can see that one's pretty gone. This one I'm actually going to keep in here for a bit because okay, so the next one I'm just gonna keep it in there for a second because you can see I gotta compress that piston. So I'm just gonna come over here to the fluid reservoir. Ooh. Put that down there. So you do this because when you push this in, it's going to push fluid up into here. So now we're just going to take, I'm going to try a screwdriver here at first. I'm probably going to switch over to like a, and I'm just going to slowly press it in And just look over here at that reservoir because the fluid is coming up. And you don't want to overfill it. You can see I'm getting close to the top here. And that isn't fully in, so I'm going to actually go get a little suction thing. And this is brand new fluid because I just did the bleeding not long ago. Completely bled the system out with some new fluid. So I'm just going to put that back in the bottle, and we'll get to that here in a second. So, as I was saying, these little medicine droppers you can get for, you know, for kids. If you've had kids before, I do. I couldn't find mine right now, so don't know where they're at. So I went out and just bought one real quick. It's just a medicine dropper, so just gonna come over to the reservoir. And we're just going to put it in here so that I can get some more fluid. Like I said, if this was old used fluid, don't do this. I just know that this is fresh because I totally went through and this the other day and bled the system completely out. So don't put it back in the bottle for that before. And now what I'm going to do is just take kind of got the screwdriver, the flathead. I'm going to take like a tiny pry bar here, and I'm just going to come in here with the rest of this and just get the rest of the piston in. And now it's flat with the caliper here, or with the pistons up and completely pushed in there. So we're done. We're fine over here. I'm not going to pull out more yet because when we compress this, that fluid's going to go back in. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to install the new pads. I'm just going to take some grease here, put it on this slide pin. Same brake grease I'd use. I've seen some people say to use anti-seize on it also, and I'm sure that'll work, but I'm just going to do this for this, and then I'm going to set it aside for now while we finish putting in the new pads here. Clean up my fingers real quick so I don't contaminate the new pads. So, see, I've just kind of recentered up the caliper here, and basically just going to put in one right over here, and it'll fit right in. Put in the other one over on this side. And put that in. And it is under some tension there. Alright, so you can see that it's kinda in there, but the pin is what holds them in. So we're going to now just take, and this is where you kind of got to be very careful here, and we're not gonna power drill this pin back in. So there's tension on these, and it was kind of hard to get the pin out. So we're just gonna get the first one in through there, like so. And then we're gonna get the second one in, like so. And then we're just going to hand tighten this. You don't want to cross thread this, so just put it in by hand until it gets going. Actually, I would just, now that I'm doing it, just put it in by hand the whole way here. That way you know it's not cross-threaded. And it will bottom out, and if you have your finger back here, so now I can't go anymore. So we'll just give it a little bit more. Make sure not much, because it's all, you know, don't want it messed up there. Now we're going to take this little cap that we took off previously. This is probably going to be a little bit more difficult to get aligned. Sometimes it goes in right the first way. Make sure it's not cross-threaded. Just give it a very gentle, and then it too will bottom out. And that's pretty much it. And now we've got the new calipers in place, the slide pins through there, so everything's good. And now, this thing was going all the way to the ground before, so we're going to need to come in through here and just kind of press it until we start feeling it kind of tighten up. There we go, it's starting to tighten now. So now we're good there. You can see it's now tight there, piston's pushed in. So now let's come back over here and look at the fluid level. And we probably, yeah, so now you see the fluid level's gone down. So we're going to add some more back in. I'm going to do it here with, just because I've already used a stropper and stuff. Because brake fluid is very, very bad to get. Actually, that might not be. So it's at an angle, so that's the first thing. Don't do this at an angle, but it would have been much better to have this up. But, alright, so now I'm just going to put the cap back on. And you're going to get messy, unfortunately. Don't do what I just did there, because now just get that wiped off quick, because brake fluid will eat through powder coating, everything extremely quick. And that is it for the install. Pretty simple. Now I've got brake pressure, so now my wife can ride her motorcycle to work this week. And that's pretty much the conclusion of the job. So it's pretty easy. Just takes a screwdriver and a 5mm Allen. Have a little bit of the brake lube with you to grease the pin. Have a little medicine dropper with you to remove some fluid from the reservoir as you're compressing the piston back in. That's it. Simple work. If you liked what you saw today, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And we'll be doing some more projects here. Still got the motor. The motor came back from the shop for the Trans Am. So I'm going to start building up the long block for that soon, just a short block. I'll be doing a video on that soon. There's the Firebird that motor will be going in at some point here, hopefully in the next few weeks. And more things coming. So again, thank you. And thank you for visiting Lance's Garage.